Hey, Rose, want to grab a drink?
Your happiest hour of the week starts now.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy because the drinks are on us.
Welcome back to Drinks on Us. I'm Riley.
And I'm Rose, and we are so happy you joined us for happy hour today. It is a very, very special day here at Drinks on Us. It is our first official guest, which is really, really exciting for Riley and I know you guys. We're excited to have some certain guests on the show. So we have the VP of Verstolo, which is a diamond rental and just diamond company. It's going to be an amazing episode. I'm so excited. I know we teased it on our Instagram, but you guys are definitely going to want to stay tuned, and I can't wait to get into it. But before I get too ahead of myself, Ry, what is in your cup tonight?
Yay, I'm so excited for this episode. So tonight I'm being lame and I'm drinking tea because my tickle from last week's episode has progressed, and unfortunately I'm pretty under the weather actually.
I'm so
really
sorry.
Bummed. It's okay. I did do your honey and garlic remedy, but I think I might have waited too long. Like I already was feeling pretty bad and I was trying to make up for it, and I did it 2 days in a row, but I don't know. Hopefully maybe it just shortened the cold, but it didn't take it away.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
That's a bummer, but hopefully it does help with just the recovery process. I'm so bummed that you're under the weather. I know you had to power through for your weekend, which we'll have to talk about in a little bit, but what kind of tea is it? Did you say?
No, I didn't say. I was going to do elderberry tea, but I was out probably because I've been like chugging it the last couple of days. So this is actually peppermint tea and it's really hitting the spot. But what's in your cup?
So in my cup tonight, I got to be festive with my mocktail. I was also feeling just cozy. I wanted it to be fall because the weather here is so gloomy and cold. I went on a walk today and I was freezing. I'm like, oh no, I'm not ready for this. But I'm having another culture pop. It's a blood orange, like lime mango, but I rimmed my glass. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see with honey and cinnamon, and then I poured some cinnamon in it just to make it kind of feel more fall.
Wow,
I don't know, I was feeling
so
festive
cozy
today. Yeah,
it actually looks so delicious. Like I want that.
I'm such a rim girl.
Yes, you are such a like. I'm thinking of a word, but I don't like accessories. But for drinks, what's that called?
Oh yes, Garnish. I am.
You're such
I'm
a garnish
sucker
girl.
for a dried fruit, a rim. Like make it elevated and like bougie, and I'm in. Like don't give me a plastic cup and call it a cocktail. No.
If it doesn't have a dried fruit, Rose doesn't want it.
You guys, I literally make dehydrated fruit in my air fryer oven and have them for like cocktails. Just makes it feel better for me. I don't know. It's definitely a me thing.
And we love that about you.
I can't tell you the amount of friends that snap me if they're at a bar with dried fruit and they're like, Rose would approve.
Rose approved. You know
Rose
what?
Approved.
Justice for dried fruit.
Absolutely. That should go at the top of that is the new leader of the Justice Committee.
Sorry, cherries, you're out.
Cherries, you've been demoted. Oh gosh. If you guys are just listening to this episode for our guest speaker, we have a justice list of things that deserve justice. Well, you'll have to follow us on Instagram because we update it like every couple weeks, but a lot of fruit are very, very underrated.
Underrated for sure.
Well, I'm sad to hear about your sickness, but keep doing the remedies. Elderberry's so good for you too. So I'm glad that you've been pounding that. Did you get the spray? Someone replied on Drinks on Us and told Riley to get the beekeeper spray. Did you end up going to the store?
So I went to the store and I got some zinc because someone said to take zinc when you're sick. That helps. So I got zinc. They didn't have beekeepers I was at Giant Eagle. So I think I need to go try another store. But you know what I did get? And I didn't tell you about this. I got the Armra colostrum.
You did?
I did.
Oh my gosh.
But
okay.
It's so new, so I can't review yet, but
did you get unflavored powder? Did you get the to-go sticks?
Yep.
I did too. I know some people order it comes in a bottle with a scooper, kind of like a pre-workout.
Oh.
But I feel like it's just so easy for me because I feel like I'm on the go or having them in my purse and traveling. I just decided to get the on the goes. I am so happy.
I was heavily influenced. I mean, I feel like best friends are the best influencers. Like,
Honestly.
literally, you are the sole reason I got it.
You're so funny because Kaylee and Vic said they both ordered it and they're like so excited to try it. I need to order more because I really want Ryan to get on it. You should. Is Cade going to have it too or no?
He'll probably think it's so weird, but I can try to convince him. You know how he's picky
Cade.
with food. He just like, he probably would think it would taste bad. I'm like, it doesn't even have a taste.
Just like throw it in with his pre-workout. I feel like he drinks that. So anyways, I'm so excited about that. I want to hear about your weekend. So tell everyone what you did over the weekend.
Okay, so my weekend, Kate's family came in and some of our friends, we all went to the Louisville versus Pitt game. I don't know what just came out. We went to the Louisville.
It's like you trying to say Steelers in Louisville.
Anyways, we went to the game and it was honestly the saddest, most devastating game. We lost. And I think that we jinxed them, Rose, because we were just hyping them up on last episode. Like,
I literally thought that same thing. I'm like, of course, I hyped it up. I was like telling Riley how fun, like I go to the game where they beat like the high ranked Notre Dame.
And then I go to the Fa'id game where they lose. Is it our fault?
Was Pitt being annoying, the fans, or no? Did you not really know?
I don't really know. Well, so I was with Kayla and Taylor, who are Pitt fans. They were wearing Pitt gear.
But
and then obviously
are they really
Lex,
fans?
Not really. I think they just felt obligated because they live in Pittsburgh. Yeah. But it wasn't so much the fans as like everyone thought Louisville was going to win because I think we're the better team, like better ranked. But yeah, it was really sad.
Pitt was 1-4.
Yep, and we lost to them.
So tragic. It's
so tragic. I really like feel bad. Is it our fault, Rose?
It might be. Don't tell anyone though, guys, because we can't have people knowing that we jinxed them. We didn't mean to.
No, we were just trying to be happy and supportive.
Yeah, we were trying to give them their moment, give them their flowers.
We can redeem ourselves because in 2 weekends we're going to a game in Louisville together. Yes. And our energy will bring the energy and hopefully the good vibes will help them.
I hope so. I'm hoping maybe the loss and like a bad loss to an unranked because I'm pretty sure the game that we're going to together is against Duke. Is that right?
I think so.
And they're ranked. So maybe we just needed to get the loss out of our system.
Yeah. But Cade was saying it's almost worse to lose to such a bad team because it's like, you should have won. Sorry.
Yep.
That was rude of me to say Pitt's bad, but to a team that's not like Notre Dame. Sorry,
they're not ranked. No, they're not ranked. It's just, I mean, we've had our fair share of those moments as Louisville fans, so we get it. But yeah, I'm wondering if I haven't checked if we're still ranked. Sorry, ranked, not rated.
I don't know. But also, guys, I'm going to see Rose in like 4 days. Or wait, 3 days.
2 days.
2 days.
Are we okay?
What day is it?
This weekend,
so
Riley and I are being reunited. When's the last time we saw each other? The Drinks on a Soda shoot.
Oh my gosh. Wait, really? That was so long ago.
When was that? Katie's baby shower, June. Wow.
Oh my God. I can't wait.
Like 4 months. I'm so excited. We are going to Austin with our best friends to meet one of our best friends. Katie had a baby. I'm not sure. I don't want to give too many details because it's not our, I feel like, spot to say the details about her baby, but we're going to meet him and he is so cute and we're just going to have a wholesome, fun weekend with our best friends. And we're all over the country at this point. So it's tough growing up and living far apart from your best friends. So I am so excited. It's literally what's getting me through this week.
I know. I'm literally so excited. I can't believe it's here. Like when a trip makes it out of the group chat, it's kind of unbelievable. It's like, okay, it's actually happening.
It
Don't you
really
think?
is unbelievable. Like, you're like, this is actually happening. Like, the flight is booked. When the first flight comes in the group chat, like, see you guys then. It's like, oh, this is happening.
Yeah. It's like it only takes that one person to send their flight info and then everyone else books. It's like, all
Who
right,
do you
we're
feel
actually
like
doing it.
Who do you think that is of our group?
Emily.
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
I didn't know we were doing a countdown.
I heard it as I was counting down, and I was gonna say Emily. Emily is that of our group.
Yeah, and I love that.
I love that about
everyone
her.
needs one of those in the group.
One of those, you're just one of those. But okay, that's great.
We are losing it today. Okay, let's get into what's in our cart because we're just spiraling.
I don't know what's going on. I'm not even drinking alcohol.
Okay, so do you want me to go first for what's in my cart, or do you want to go first?
You can go because I have a case of the giggles.
Okay. Okay, so first I did want to shout out this jumbo claw clip that I have in my hair. Probably looks horrendous back there, but if you guys have long hair or extensions, it's literally called a jumbo claw clip. It's from Kitsch, I think.
Oh.
It's the only one I use because my hair doesn't fit in other clips because of my extensions. So wanted to shout this out. I also just restocked on my 7 seconds leave-in conditioner, which Rose, I know you use that. It is...
No, I don't.
Oh, we used to.
I used to, but remember I use Magic Mist now.
Oh. Wait, I need to cough. I'm so sorry. This is so chaotic, everyone. I'm so sorry.
Guys, I don't know what's going on. I gotta get together.
Wait, I love 7 seconds. I thought we used it together.
I do love 7 seconds. And Rin uses 7 seconds.
Oh, good for Rin.
Doesn't Truly?
Yeah, if I ever have to give Truly a bath, what's so funny?
We have to time out.
Wait, what?
I don't know why I can't stop.
Guys,
Okay.
I don't even know what she's laughing at.
No, can
She's
we
crying.
call it? We gotta rein it in. And guys, what is going on? Nothing even happened. I'm like, not
No.
okay.
Rose, I haven't cracked a smile. You're just giggling out of control.
Guys, it's like when you're not supposed to laugh in class. I don't know, but like nothing even made me laugh. I've got to get together.
Okay, Rose and I were on a really important call.
Oh my God, you can't say that.
We were on a really important call the other day, and it was a video, and the guy did something that, like, it was so normal for someone to do, but we both just completely lost it and could not, like, I couldn't look at you, Rose. I was pinching my leg under the thing, like, be professional.
I had to exit and act like my camera was still showing, but I was just looking at Google. I couldn't look at Riley. Like, you know, those moments, there's so many times when we're on business calls and I'm like, don't look at Riley, because I know our brains are wired to think the exact same way. And after we were dying laughing, like I felt like he definitely didn't know, but
oh my God.
yeah.
I was like, Rose, I couldn't look at you for 5 minutes.
I know. Doing business with your best friend, you got to really rein in the moments where you want to laugh. Like, I'm so sorry, guys. Like, I don't know what just happened. I'm like, I'm better now. I'm back.
Okay.
So before you continue,
okay to talk about 7 seconds.
Well, before you go into 7 seconds, I wanted to know more about this claw clip because I thought because I had extensions, I couldn't wear claw clips. This is crazy.
No, this is the jumbo one. It holds it all up there.
Can you link it for us?
Of course. Yeah, I'll link it. It's really great.
Okay, yeah, I need that. Okay, now you may talk about 7 seconds.
Well, okay, so 7 seconds. I use it. Rose doesn't. It's a leave-in conditioner, and it's just great. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just like a detangler, and I've been using it for probably 10 years now. My hairdresser uses it, and it's great.
Yeah, it is amazing. I just got convinced by Magic Mist from my hairdresser.
There's definitely a lot of products out there, but 7 seconds is just like one of the best.
It smells so great too.
Mm-hmm.
So does Magic Mist, but finding a good one is amazing, especially for extensions.
Yes.
They can get real tangly.
Real tangled, real matted.
And Armra made it out of your cart. That is so exciting.
Yes. But what's in your cart?
Okay, so I had to give an update. If you guys are someone who listens weekly, I had an unfortunate series of events with my Amika Perk Up Plus dry shampoo. And in the past week was Amazon Prime Day. And I tried not to look because I'm just it's such like a slippery slope if you just look into the deals and things like that. However, before Amika, I was like a diehard Orbe dry shampoo texture spray. They had this bundle for a full size texture spray plus 2 travel size of dry shampoo and texture spray for, I literally think it was like $40, and normally one thing is I think like 50 something.
Wow.
So I grabbed it. I'll link it for you guys. I'm not sure if it's still on sale, but it was so cute and bundled like a holiday gift.
Cute.
So not that I'm giving up on Amika, I just couldn't pass up that deal. You guys know I've been sitting on no dry shampoo life and no texture spray life for quite some time. So I grabbed it and I'm very happy I got to use it before this episode, and texture spray just changes my life, I think.
Texture spray is a miracle product. I use the
really
IGK
is.
one.
Oh,
I
okay.
remember, I couldn't think of the name when we were talking about it last time, but it's called like the Beach Club spray by IGK, and I love it. But maybe I'll try your brand next time I run out.
Yes, highly, highly recommend Orbe. It's cute packaging too, which helps, but it works amazing. And I'm pretty sure it's clean. I feel like I kind of went off the rails the last, I feel like 10 or so months. I'm like a person, if you're just kind of like new and listening, I love to use clean products. And I feel like I just got off my rails, and I feel like it kind of like affected just certain parts of maybe like either my hormones or just my skin. I don't know. I feel like when you're used to using clean products and then you go like spiral out, it can kind of affect you maybe more than someone who doesn't use clean products. So anyways, I say all that because I'm almost positive Orbe is clean. So I'm trying to get back to fully clean lifestyle. So
Yay.
Lauren Bostic, I listened to one and I was like, you know what am I doing having unclean products? This is not who I am.
Yeah, you're a clean product girly.
I am. So that came out of my cart, but I am in the market for.
Sorry.
It's okay. We're so sorry that Riley's sick. Everybody send Riley get well wishes, because honestly, like, you don't have time to get sick. We have our trip this weekend and then you're coming to Louisville. Like, you've got to get it together.
Armra, I'm counting on you.
Armra, and I wish I could send you like a shot of turmeric or ginger. Like, why do you live where no juice shops exist?
Oh, actually, you know what? My neighbor DM'd me after the episode where I was like, I don't live near any juice shops. And she did remind me that there is one close to me. So,
okay. Even if you go to like Giant Eagle or like a supermarket, and they usually sell those little shots, I think you should down a couple of those, especially getting on a plane.
Okay. I'll take that advice.
And chug water. Sorry.
Okay.
I really got on a side tangent. You really don't have time to be sick. It's really unfortunate.
I know.
But thanks for powering through for Drinks on Us.
Of course, anything for Drinks on Us.
But I do need advice. So hopefully either the listeners or you can give me advice. So I think I talked about it on here. Sophia Richie's way she puts her buns up. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like I try to go around 6 to 7 days without washing my hair. And I feel like the last few days we both live like this, either a hat or slick bun, updo type life. And I have kind of come to the conclusion that those last 2 days, I just want to use hair oils and hair masks instead of wax and crunchy stuff, because it's the worst feeling once your hair is gone into those products. It's just gross. And Sophia Richie uses hair masks and hair oils, and I think she uses whey, which I know you like whey, but I'm in the market for a good, clean hair oil and hair mask, because I want to work on doing that the last few days before I shower. So tell me about the ones you love.
So yeah, I do love the way when it smells so good. It's like that clean smell. I can't describe it, but it's just like, it's so good. And I can feel the moisture in my hair whenever I wash it out. Like it really works. But I don't know if it's clean. So if
I think
anyone
it is.
I hope it is. But if anyone has any other recs, we're definitely open.
Do you use a hair oil?
I use the Unite hair oil and the Jisoo. How do you say that word?
Yeah. Gisou or whatever. It's very
it's like
cute.
honey infused. I use
think
that one
that's clean.
sometimes. Oh, good.
But I do have the Unite one I use like after my Magic Mist, but I wasn't sure if that's like for your whole hair.
Oh, no.
Like, is there a difference?
Yeah, I feel like for me, I can't put any oils like near my roots or else I'll be so greasy. But if you're slicking back anyways, like that's the look. So you can probably use that Unite one.
Lauren Bostic, that's how I like I was listening. Obviously, I was heavily influenced by this podcast. And she was saying that she does that and it has helped so much with her hair. And maybe I need to listen back and hear because I know she's a clean product junkie too. So maybe she tells, like maybe she mentions which one she uses. But yeah, if you, anyone who's listening has a clean hair oil that you can put through your whole hair, because I'm not sure if there's a difference. That would be something I need to, I guess you're right. Like it doesn't matter. You can put it through your whole hair if you're slicking back, but I don't know. I just kind of want to get on that life.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's my cart.
Okay. Well, should we get into the episode? It's going to be so fun.
Yeah, I know. Let's do it.
Today, we are so excited to be sitting down with Lauren Grunstein, who is the VP at Verstolo. Hi, Lauren. It's so great to have you.
Hi, ladies. It's so good to see you. I'm so excited.
Yay.
We are so excited, and we teased this episode on our Instagram, so I know a lot of the listeners are really excited. It seems like we have a lot of brides to be. So we already talked about what was in our cups, but can we hear what you're drinking tonight?
I am drinking a margarita. So cheers, ladies. My favorite.
Cheers. Oh my gosh.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Your glass is so cute too.
So cute. Oh
Thank
my gosh.
you. We have a cute little bar card in the office, and we tend to bring out the champagne as well for our clients. So just know if you guys are craving a little bit of something, don't be shy. We're happy to serve here as well. Obviously, if you're 21 or above, which all of our clients are.
Oh my goodness,
sounds like
I
my
love
kind
it.
of office.
Come hang.
Love. So, Lauren, can you tell us a little bit about Verstolo if any of our listeners are unfamiliar or just kind of looking to learn a little bit more before we get started?
Sure. So we first and foremost are the premier diamond rental company for brides. And all of that has a longer history. I'll give you kind of a little bit of the Verstolo one-on-one so you know where we came from and what we do. And also how we connected is through our rental collection, which a lot of our clients have known to love us for. So yeah, we are a rental company, but we're also a custom fine jewelry company. So we started decades ago in actually the diamond wholesale business. And then when we're a family owned business, when the new generation kind of came in, we started selling, diamond jewelry to clients. So that was engagement rings, wedding bands, studs, basically anything having to do with diamonds. And then kind of as a thank you to our clients, when they were getting married, we would throw in a pair of earrings or throw in a bracelet. And after the wedding, they'd come back and be like, I love the rings you made me. Like they were perfect. I'm so happy with them. But the earrings you gave me for my wedding, that totally made my look. I got so many compliments. Mm-hmm. So kind of there came the idea to lend jewelry out to clients who possibly don't have options for their wedding. And that's how the rental started. And obviously fast forward to where we are now, we've grown our collection. We've expanded our offerings. We now work with clients all throughout the country, not just in New York City, which is really exciting. And through that, we've been also able to do a lot of custom jewelry for our clients. So I like to think of us as the one-stop shop for all things diamonds, but it really started, and the way we've grown is through our rental experience.
I love that. That is so amazing. I never got the full breakdown.
Me either.
If you guys are listening and aren't familiar, Riley first used Verstolo, and she got married almost an entire year before me. And I just remember being in awe. Like, there is truly nothing like a real diamonds. I was like, oh my goodness, Riley, you literally looked like a princess. And so fast forward a year later, and I was like, I have got to use Verstolo for my wedding. And it just elevated my experience of feeling like a true bride. Like, I felt like it helped me stand out next to my bridesmaid and just made me feel so elegant and luxurious. And we were talking about this last week, Lauren, but I was like, I did not want to give especially the tennis bracelet. I fell in love with the tennis bracelet, and just overall, I mean, I'm still asked on my Instagram a year later, like, where's your jewelry from? And the experience was just so 5-star. It was so easy, and you helped me because I was such an indecisive bride. And I don't know, Ryan, talk a little bit about how you picked what pieces you had, or just a little bit about your experience, because I never really got to talk to you about that.
No, you hit the nail on the head. It was a 5-star experience. Like,
you
go on, you have your little consultation, and you get to, honestly, browsing was my favorite part. Like, imagining all of these diamonds with your wedding dress and your wedding look. So really the options are endless, whether you are a stud girl or you want dangly. I wore willow, which I feel like those are a pretty popular piece for you guys.
I happen to have them right here.
Oh, I miss them. They're so gorgeous. But
I took just a couple pieces out just to have next to me, just in case. I didn't even pay attention to which ones, but Willow is here.
I'm obsessed.
I know, they're gorgeous.
But I'm obsessed with all of them. You guys just have the best selection. And yeah, it was so much fun. So easy. It gets delivered to your doorstep, and it comes with instructions how to return, and so premium. Love.
Well, what I think is also really fun about it, and just like given the whole bridal experience, right? Like, you have to make so many decisions. And like, when you're shopping for your dress, you usually have obviously a bridal attendant, and oftentimes a mom comes, a sister, a best friend comes, and like you have that support. But then kind of after that, you're left to choose everything on your own. And there's a lot more choices. There's the veil, there's the shoes, there's obviously the accessories. And when it comes to what your jewelry is going to be, like, I can only imagine how overwhelming it is. Am I going to wear something for my family? Am I going to look on Amazon? Am I going to go to my local jeweler? Like, who is here to talk me through that? So like, not only do you get to wear fabulous diamonds for your wedding day, obviously that is the main perk, but also I'm here for you. And like, we're here for you as a company to like sit with you for however long it takes to really talk about what you envision your look to be. So like you said, whether you are a stud girl or are you a dramatic earring and necklace girl, like, these are little things you really should think about, because they really do bring the whole look together at the end of the day. And that's a decision that shouldn't be rushed. It shouldn't be forced. And just having many options at your fingertips, I think, makes the experience so much better when it comes to your wedding day. And you're like, okay, this is the decision I made. Look how amazing I feel. Look how much these diamonds sparkle. And they're there to just enhance the look. And I know you guys agree, like, in photos, they're just like also incredible. Like, forget about the emotional experience. When you look back on your photos, you're just like, wow, I'm like actually a celebrity on my own red carpet.
Exactly.
I couldn't agree more. And what you said is so true. Like, you have so many other decisions to make, but it can totally change your look, right? Like, you have your dress and how you accessorize it can totally change how it all comes together. And I remember, for me, wanting to feel so timeless, but also like have something that felt me. And I can't remember the name of the earring that I wore for my oh my gosh.
You wore Brielle for your wedding. It was gorgeous.
I was in love with them. And so for me, doing 2 looks, Lauren helped me so much find like an easy way, because I feel like 2-3 looks is so popular now. And I was able to find very easy transitional pieces. So when I was changing into my second look, I had a totally new experience, but it wasn't like, you know, taking all this time, and it just totally elevated my second look to feel fun. And I don't know, it makes me sad talking about it, because it makes me miss it so much, because it was just amazing. And I feel like, Rye, you can attest to it, but all the vendors and all the times that we were talking, I honestly feel like talking to you on our Zooms and deciding, like she said, she's in New York. You can see her cute background if you're watching on YouTube.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I love it. But it was so easy. I was like, is that seriously like how easy, like just going from talking to wedding vendors and chairs and this and that, I was like, it was my favorite vendor. I feel like, well, I know you're not a vendor, but you know what I'm trying to say. It was just such an
we consider ourselves part of the whole whole bridal package experience. It's funny, when I first started here, you know how on Instagram, everyone tags their wedding planner, you tag your wedding dress, but no one was really tagging jewelry. So I kind of like really reached out to my clients and all of our brides. And I'm like, tag your jewelry, let people know. All of our clients are super proud to rent their jewelry. So I think that's like something that's really changed in the last couple of years, because every little detail matters. And we know how brides are. Like, they are stalking everything when it comes to your wedding. Like, people have to know where things are from. So like, we're absolutely vendors, and we're friends with so many incredible vendors in the industry. And we're all here to build each other up and support one another. So I'm happy to be called a wedding vendor.
Okay, good.
Oh my gosh, I was 100% a stalker bride. Like, anyone who got married around the time I did, I'm like, okay, where did they get this? What did they do for this? It's like so fun to get inspo from other people. And that's the beauty of social media too.
Totally.
Yeah, but we actually have some questions for you from our listeners. They submitted them through Instagram. So we are just going to go ahead and ask you these questions. So number one.
Okay, I'm ready.
This is honestly by far the most asked question, by the way. What are your thoughts on real diamonds versus lab-grown diamonds?
That is the question I get asked, I feel like, most frequently these days. Lab-grown diamonds are such a hot topic and are also just extremely, extremely popular right now. So to first start by correcting the question, real diamonds versus lab diamonds are real diamonds. And that's like the, really, really like educational point about lab diamonds that I'd want to get through. They are genetically the same as a diamond. So you shouldn't look at it as a fake diamond. It's not a synthetic diamond. It's not a moissanite. It's not a CZ, something that's looked at like a diamond. It is a diamond. My opinion on them is, at the end of the day, you need to buy something that's going to make you happy. So for us at Verstolo, I don't really have a preference if you're buying lab or natural. I want you to leave here and I want you to be proud and excited about what you're wearing. Clients come in here and they're like, should I go lab? Should I go natural? Listen, the market is changing so quickly. Lab grown diamonds have gotten cheaper within the last year. I'm not sure where that's going to go a year from now. But I think ultimately at the end of the day, when we're looking at lab grown diamonds, I think that you should look at it as jewelry and diamonds, especially like what most people are buying, is really not a true investment. It's not, it's not something that like if you pay $10,000 for today, you're going to get $20,000 for in, 2 to 5 years when you sell it back. Likely you're honestly going to probably lose money on a natural diamond at this point. I don't know what's to say from, in 50 years from now. No one knows. But I think when you're looking at it, just know what you're buying, be smart about it. And if you feel a little bit icky buying it, it's not for you. If you feel excited buying it, then it's absolutely for you.
I love that.
It is such a hot topic. I'm cracking up that we said the same thing.
I love it.
But it is such a hot topic. And I love the way you explained it, because like you said, if it doesn't make you feel good, don't do it. I feel very similar to you. Like, whatever floats your boat and makes you happy, go for it. But I just love the way you said it. That was such a
It's really true. And like, honestly, the prices are just in comparison to a natural diamond. It's hard to say if you're looking at a certain stone and one is $50,000 and one is $8,000, you might be able to afford both in a blink of an eye, no problem. But it's really just like about how you feel and being proud of what you're wearing and proud of what you're owning. So to me, like, I don't care if you spend 50 or you spend 10. I just want you to be happy.
That is so true. It's all about you. And
totally.
So when looking at a natural diamond versus the lab grown, can you tell a difference, or
You can't.
That's so interesting.
Anyone, it's funny. I've seen some people like post on Instagram, like, this is a lab, this is a natural. Guess which one is which? You can't. Like, your eye is picking up different things. You might be picking up clarity or color. It is the same product. I can't stress that enough. You really need to either look at the inscription, because a lot of diamonds either have a GIA or IGI inscription, which will say if it's natural or lab, or you really have to use a special machine to see the difference. But you absolutely cannot tell the difference with your naked eye. That is a fact.
That is so interesting. I just thought of a little piggyback. I don't think this is something people ask, but do you find that an age difference has like more acceptance towards lab versus not?
It's interesting. Shockingly, in our world, like, I really thought it would be like all the millennials and Gen Zers who are only buying lab grown diamonds, but that's not the case at all. I have a lot of like boomers and like really women and men of all ages, like buying and accepting lab grown. So it's a really interesting time in the diamond world, and it's changing quickly, I think, as like faster than anyone could have ever imagined. But no, I think the only thing I really do see is when it comes to an engagement ring, I still see like girls wanting the natural. That being said, we sell a ton of lab grown engagement rings as well. But I feel like the engagement ring is really kind of the only place where people are a little bit unsure. But when it comes to everyday jewelry, like tennis bracelets and studs, I'm finding women of all ages are really excited about lab now.
Amazing. You guys really do it all.
We really do. And it's fun because everything changes so quickly. You're just like learning something new and doing something different every day.
So true. Okay, so next question. What types of engagement rings are trending going into 2024?
So I think over the last couple of years, we have definitely seen the shift in popularity of elongated stones. So everyone knows the oval is hot. It's been hot for a really long time. I don't see that going anywhere. I would say 2023 and going into 2024, we're definitely seeing a lot more elongated cushions. Those are really beautiful and have become really, really popular. Pear shape, because of the elongated nature of the stone, it also tends to look big for its carat weight, has, I would say, become really popular in the last like 2-3 years, and we'll see that into 2024. I will say in terms of ring design, the solitaire ring, so that just means like one single stone, in the two-tone setting, so a yellow gold band with a white basket to bring in more white and brightness into the actual diamond itself, is still our number one setting, and I really don't see that changing anytime soon. I think the thing about diamond trends and jewelry trends is they don't change as quickly as fashion trends. So they really will last like 10 to 15 years. So ask me that question 10 years from now. I'm curious to see like what the hot ring will be, but I think we've like been in this like solitaire two-tone elongated shape for a while now, and I really don't see it going anywhere.
Oh my gosh. Do you ever get a client coming in that's like, I literally have no idea what I want?
All the time.
Like, where do you start?
So I always say, go shopping. Like literally anytime you see a jewelry store, just pop in, try on, play. It should be fun. You shouldn't feel any pressure. See what looks good on your finger. Try on your friends' rings. Like literally be a girl and have fun and play. And then I think eventually you'll start to narrow it down. It's, I think, easier for us to figure out what we don't like before we figure out what we do like. So if you're checking things off your list, being like, that's not for me, that's not for me, like that is great. That like gives your jeweler even more information. So I think you really just need to play and try on. And I always equate it to dating. You know, you gotta kiss a lot of frogs before you find the right man. So same for rings. You gotta look at a bunch on your fingers, see what you like, see what stands out, and then hopefully you click and you find your one.
Yeah,
that's so true, because when I was just like when you browse Pinterest and Instagram, you see like a certain finger that looks amazing. But then I went and like tried it on. I'm like, oh my gosh, this looks horrible on my finger. So
or it's just not me.
Yeah, it didn't feel me, or I was like forcing it. So I totally agree. I think shopping around and seeing it on your actual finger, it helps you figure out like what direction you want to go in.
Totally.
I agree. Okay. Question number 3. What is your most popular rental piece?
Oh, good question. So our overall most popular rental piece in the collection is our Isla graduated diamond necklace. So it's that beautiful, very classic piece with the 1 carat center, and then the diamonds graduate from there all throughout the neck. So that is number one. That piece is booked through like September 2024 next year.
Wow.
So if you are someone who wants the classic graduated necklace, get that early. I would say next to that in the earring category, our clusters are really, really popular. So just that big floral diamond stud type look on the ear. And then in bracelets, it's that like classic tennis bracelet. Everyone wants that little pop of sparkle on the wrist, something that's not too much, something that's elegant, that's timeless. So yeah, those are the hot pieces in our collection.
Oh
So
my gosh.
Riley and I last week, we were trying to decide, would you happen to know, did we wear the same tennis bracelet?
I'd have to look it up. Were you both in a classic tennis? I know your earrings. If you're both in the classic tennis, then yeah.
I think we did.
And
that makes it that is so cool that we got to wear the same bracelet. It's so special.
That makes me so happy.
I always say our jewelry has the best juju. It just goes from one happy bride to the next.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is so true. Oh,
I
Rose,
love it.
we're connected.
I know. It's like the something borrowed.
Yeah.
In so many ways. Oh, fun. Yeah, it is so fun whenever you are browsing your site just to kind of decide what jewelry you want to rent. It is the best time ever. And if you guys don't follow Verstolo on Instagram, you have to follow them. They just brighten. It's always diamonds. It's always so fun to look at. It just brightens my day.
Yeah, it's happy content. That's what we want. We want to just look at sparkle all day long.
Yes.
And I feel like it's amazing because you guys do such a great job of showing the brides in their dress, like full done up. So if you see a bride that has a similar dress to you, it can give you inspo and just get you so excited, because I feel like for me, I like stalked your guys' page to be like, okay, what did the girls wear when they had I don't even remember, a mermaid dress, or I don't even know what my dress was called, but
mermaid.
It was helpful.
No, totally. And actually, since both of your weddings, we added a new feature to our website, the bridal inspiration page. So you can actually filter and search. So you can put like strapless dress with lace with an updo, and I want to see drop earrings, or I want to see a necklace. So we keep adding brides to that page, but because that's what I know you guys want. You want to be able to see different looks, see how other people did it. Like, are they wearing a drop with a strapless dress, or are they wearing a cluster? Are they doing a necklace? Are they doing no necklace? So you're able to see both and kind of play around with different filters to help you decide on your look. It's an amazing, amazing page that we just added.
That is the most amazing thing I've ever heard. And speaking of previous brides, Rose and I always talk about how cool it is that Hannah G from The Bachelorette, or The Bachelor, I forget which season she was on, but she wore Verstolo for her wedding.
She did. It went all the way across the world. So one thing about our pieces I should mention is that you can travel with them internationally. But we loved working with Hannah and her stylist, Hope, to bring her looks to life. So she wore a beautiful cluster stud and graduated diamond necklace for her welcome party. And she just looked amazing. And then for her wedding look, she went really clean and classic with a pair of diamond studs that we rent. A lot of people don't know that, but we do rent diamond studs. And then she changed into another pair of earrings for a totally different look for her after party / reception dress. So we loved working with her. She is like the nicest girl in the world. And she just looks so beautiful. Like, you felt her joy and happiness and love in all of her photos. So it was so fun to be on that journey with her.
So cool. She's so stunning.
Unreal, right? Every detail, perfection.
When I saw the welcome party, I was like, oh, hell, this is going to be insane.
Next level. She did not disappoint.
But I did see someone did ask about international. So I'm happy that you answered that because I saw that come through, Rye. I don't know if that's in the questions.
Perfect. Yeah. Awesome.
So in terms of shipping, we're based in New York. So we have a couple of options. If you're in the New York City area, you can do pick up and drop off from our showroom. But if you are not, it's all good. We ship all throughout the country. And if you're an international bride, it's sometimes a little bit more logistic heavy because our rental period is technically a long weekend. But we're able to accommodate longer period rentals. And typically we ship within the US and then they travel with the jewelry and ship back from the US. So our jewelry has been to some amazing places that you can't even imagine.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. And so amazing that you guys offer that. Because so many like destination weddings, people don't get married always in their hometown or where they live.
No, definitely not. So like, even if you're a bride who lives in Arizona, but you're getting married in Florida, I'm always like, let's ship to the destination, get it to you while you're there. And then you can ship it back from there or from your home, depending on when you're flying back. But yeah, it's no problem at all for us. It's very normal. That is a popular question we get on our end too.
Yeah, that's what you did for me. And I remember I arrived at my parents' house and I was like watching the FedEx. I think, is it FedEx so you guys ship through?
Yeah, we ship FedEx or UPS.
And it was so special unboxing it, but it made it that much easier. One less thing to pack and think about.
Totally. One less thing to worry about.
Mm-hmm. Our logistics queen.
Logistics. They're real.
Very real.
Okay. So question number 4 is, what is your advice to brides who aren't sure what jewelry to go with on their wedding day? Well, I guess they could use that new feature.
They can definitely use our bridal inspiration page, but like what we were saying, you kind of have to stalk some other brides. When you're looking at photos and you're like, I love this girl's look, take a closer look. What do you love about it? Are you liking her jewelry? Are you liking the balance of maybe having earrings and no necklace? Or do you feel like when you're looking at someone's look, she's missing something? Maybe she did need a necklace. So kind of like to ring shopping, you got to play around. You got to kind of figure out what makes the most sense for you. But at the end of the day, you have to stalk. That's all.
That's great advice.
Love
honestly.
A good
Consume all that content. Go to our website, go to our inspo page, go to our Instagram. Another place that's really great to stalk is our tagged photos on Instagram because you'll see even more brides there. I mean, we have thousands of brides at this point. So there is no lack of stalking content for all of our 2024 brides.
Going to tagged photos is such great advice. Oh my gosh, that's like a hack. Like to get more.
Such a hack. Literally, we will keep you busy for hours.
Yes.
Literally, I remember doing that exact thing because you had told me too about Kellyanne who used the Brielles. And I was like, the second I saw it, I'm like, yes, sold. I absolutely need that. And so it is so helpful. Helps. It makes it feel real.
Totally. Yeah, just looking at, that's why I'm always like to clients, like, how are you buying? I don't understand how you buy a lot of things online, but like when you're looking at jewelry, how do you look at an e-commerce image and make any decisions? You need to see it on a bride. You need to see it on a face and on a body and in a dress so you can really help your brain kind of get into that bridal mode.
Yes. Okay,
totally agree.
So moving on, this is our last question for you, and then we have a fun little segment after this.
Okay.
What is your favorite part of your job and your coolest experience thus far?
Oh my God. So favorite part of my job, honestly, like I have the best clients. Like I feel like everyone is my friend and that might be like a me thing, but like I meet the nicest girls. We just sit and talk about fashion and dresses and diamonds for like a half hour to an hour. And it's just so much fun. I just feel like I'm making new friends every day. And I love the conversations that I have and the people that I meet. So that I think is the most fun part of my job. Also just being a part of their wedding. It's like their most special, point in their life thus far. So the whole thing is wonderful. And the coolest thing I've done, I will say like the last couple months, we've done some really cool things. We participated in our first Fashion Week show. And then last week was bridal fashion week, and we were able to do 3 fashion shows. We did the Anne Barge fashion show, Mark Ingram's new collection, and Nardos's new collection. So it's been like a whirlwind the last couple weeks. So there's been really a lot of cool experiences, but that's kind of top of my list to see just like our jewelry on the runway.
Oh my gosh.
I have loved your Instagram this last
Thanks.
week. Oh my gosh. I thought you were going to say that. I was hoping you were going to mention Bridal Fashion Week because I was like,
It's so
this
cool.
is so cool. You also get to like make people's dreams come true every day.
Exactly. Like everyone's always like, you have the best job. And I'm like, I know.
I know. I was going to say, you
Literally the
literally,
best.
you have the best job in the world. It's so fun.
Yeah.
And who wouldn't
It's
want to
just-
look at
it's
diamonds
fun.
all day?
It's literally like a girl's dream. Like I get to wear whatever jewelry I want. Today I'm wearing our Sarah hoops. You can see me. I'm always wearing these hoops. I just love them so much. And I get to like play with new things every day. It's amazing.
Amazing. Oh my
Yeah, that
gosh.
is a
Are you
dream come
hiring?
true.
Just kidding.
Hopefully soon. We're trying to grow and expand our team. So maybe one day
that's
you guys will
amazing.
join it.
So before we head into the girls' room segment, which I'm really excited for you to answer, can you explain to anyone who's interested in working with you or an upcoming bride how they can maybe schedule a consultation or what that looks like?
Sure. So you can schedule an appointment through our Instagram directly or through our website. So we do require an appointment for all of our rentals. So one thing I should mention, we have one of each style. So you want to book your appointment as early as possible because then you'll just have more options for your wedding weekend. So like I said, you can book your appointment through our website or through our Instagram. I'd love to meet with you. You'll see my name on the calendar. I'm Lauren. But any of my colleagues here and the owners are amazing and we'll all help you style your look for your big day.
Yay. Yeah, it's so easy. So user-friendly. I feel like everything you guys have
Good.
is so user-friendly.
Yes.
But thank you
I'm
so
so glad.
much. I could talk about diamonds and fun, girly things forever. But we did want to share something really, really exciting. I know if you're an upcoming bride, you want to have your ears really, really open to hear this. But we are doing a special giveaway for a rental service. So you have to head over to Instagram, Drinks on Us Pod, and Verstolo to enter and learn the logistics of how you can enter. But I mean, who does not want to win this giveaway? I want to earn it. Like I want to get married again to win again, to win.
We are
gonna be
so
amazing.
excited.
Yeah, me too.
So yes, like Rose said, details will be available on our Instagram. So stay tuned for that. But let's get into our Girls Room segment. This is our segment where we take submissions from our listeners, and it's kind of like an advice segment or really a tell all segment. So we're going to do 3 submissions today. Number 1. Hi, girlies. My boyfriend finally put a ring on it. We're 11 months out from the wedding. Do you have any wedding planning tips and advice? Love the pod so much. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, we tried to pick some submissions that are like wedding themed because we have our expert here with us.
We have the queen here. Lauren, do you want to start?
Okay, so 11 months out. Obviously, if you already have your dress, it is time to book your rental consultation. It is never too early to think about your jewelry. So I think that should be at the top of your list. I think also my advice is if it's in the budget, hire a wedding planner. You've never planned a wedding before, likely. It's not easy. It's a lot of stress and there's so much, I think, to take in. So get yourself some help and hire someone who knows what they're doing.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
I
totally.
would say something that I know Rose and I both did was we actually time blocked our day. Like we are so type A. We were like 7 a.m. wake up, 7:30, the makeup and hair arrives. Like every hour of the day had something written. We printed it out, handed it to our planners, handed it to the wedding party. It just kind of helped everyone stay on track all day. So that would definitely be a tip for me. Just be super organized so that you can relax and kind of know what's going on all day.
Totally.
Yes. And like she said, 11 months out, I would say it's not. Lauren's point made me think, I feel like so many people told me don't wait until the last minute to get your last minute things. So you can never, like stationary items or cards or thank yous, those little things that pile up, like just start to order them now. Also, it helps because at the end you just are swiping left and right, trying to order things to get there on
So
time.
true.
So stay on top of it. If it's on your list, just get it done with if you're able to, because it made the world of a difference for me. I feel like I had everything. The last month was more just worrying about, like Riley said, the logistics and timelines and things like that.
Great advice, Rose.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. Next submission. What are your top 2 wedding registry items that you think everyone should ask for? This is a good one.
That is a really good question. I think you should ask for the things that you wouldn't buy yourself. So like if you were eyeing that like overpriced couch throw or like very overpriced serving dish, like that's what you should put on your registry, because it might pain you to buy it yourself, but someone else is going to be so excited to buy it for you.
I was actually going to say that too, Lauren. We got a lot of our serving dishes and plates from our wedding registry, because before you're married, you're not really hosting a lot, but now we host all the time. And it's just really nice to have those nice serving dishes that you wouldn't really think to buy otherwise.
Totally.
That's what I was going to say too, Riley. The kitchen things, like getting even like nice cookie trays and the KitchenAid mixer, things that are really, really nice to have. Or I like wiped clean all my glassware because I feel like none of them matched. So I just got sets and got very nice champagne, like one collection of an entire glassware. And it just, for an OCD type A girly, it makes my heart happy. So probably kitchen stuff.
Yeah, for sure. We're all in agreement there.
Yeah.
The last submission is, I am loving the podcast, ladies. Well, thank you. My boyfriend and I are talking about getting engaged soon. We have decided that I will pick out my own ring. He is nervous to choose on his own, and since I will wear it forever, I want it to be just what I want. The only issue is I have no idea what I want. Did you girls pick your own rings? How did you decide what you wanted? Any advice regarding rings is appreciated. Well, good thing we have the expert here. Lauren, I feel like you should take it away.
Yeah, I mean, I love this, and I love that she's involved with the wedding ring process.
Me too.
Because it just makes everyone's life easier. Like, I'll get to why it makes my life easier, but you're about to make your soon-to-be fiance's life so much easier. I always said it's so crazy that like we used to live in a world where like you would be surprised with an engagement ring. It's the biggest purchase usually that like a man has made at that point in his life. It's something he hasn't thought about until he had to. And it's something he really doesn't know anything about. It's like if someone were to ask me to like buy a fancy car or golf clubs, like I wouldn't know where to begin. Like that is just not my thing. Whereas your partner has been thinking about this potentially for so long. So I think it is so smart that you're getting involved. And from a jeweler's perspective, the more information we have, the happier you're going to be. So obviously this goes back to our early conversation, but shop, play, try on, go to as many stores as possible. And then hopefully you have a trusted jeweler. Maybe it's even us, which is even better. We work with clients for engagement rings all throughout the country. But talk to your jeweler, like talk about the things that catch your eye, talk about the things that you really don't like, and we'll help guide you and help you find the best ring that makes the most sense for you.
Your reply just made me say, whoever submitted this, you should schedule a trip to New York, because one, who doesn't want to go to New York, and to also plan and make your ring. I mean, that sounds like the best weekend of my life.
And
Sounds so
also
fun.
one perk of buying an engagement ring with us is that you do get a complimentary rental for your wedding.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, that's
Buy a ring,
amazing.
get a free pair of earrings to borrow, or a bracelet, or whatever you want. So definitely worth the trip to New York, or at least a virtual meeting to start.
Yeah, of course.
100%.
Of course, I'm going full out saying get the
come on,
the trip.
come on over.
I love a good New York City weekend.
Yeah, of course.
But to echo off of that, I wanted the element of the proposal to be a surprise, but I also wanted to make sure if Brian, that's my husband's name, was going to be spending that much money and time and effort, that it was something that I loved on my hand. And we talked earlier in the episode, like what I saw on Pinterest, I didn't know if I would like that on my hand. And so he got to come with me. I didn't actually make the ring with him, but he knew when the time was right, that he knew exactly what I had wanted as far as the ring shape and having some of the diamonds around the side. So I think it's very smart. I don't think it's weird. I know some people have some weird opinion, not weird, sorry, that's a little harsh, but some opinions about it being a surprise. But to me, like Lauren said, it is just such a big, you're wearing it all day. And hopefully if you love it, you're wearing it for a really, really long time before you like need or wanted an upgrade.
Yes,
100%.
I agree. It's so funny, Lauren, that you said we used to live in a world where it was like normal to be completely surprised by this ring that this man is supposed to know in your head what you want. So yeah, I love that. It's normal now to go shopping and let them know what you want. But I didn't go ring shopping, but I did drop some hints. Don't worry. I was like, this is what I want. Just so to this person who submitted the question, just kind of like Lauren said, play around, drop some hints, do what you got to do to make sure it's something that you love.
Yeah. And everyone has like a different element of what a surprise means to them.
Yeah.
So like there are girls who literally pick out their entire ring, every detail. And there's others that, you know, try in a couple and they'll say, you know what, get an emerald or a round and I'll be happy no matter what. But I think at the end of the day, it's all about communicating what you want because he'll be more comfortable at the end of the day. And it just makes the process easier for everyone. And get your finger size. That also is very important as well.
So true. Because that can help it be a surprise. Because if not, it's kind of obvious that you're getting size for your ring, you know? I don't think I did that. So learn from me.
Wait, this is so funny. Kate asked my sister for my ring size and she was like, oh yeah, like 7.5, which is my shoe size. And my ring was like dangling off my finger.
No, a lot of times when guys come in and they tell me their ring size and I could just like tell it's totally off. I'm like, are you sure? Show me a picture of her. I want to see her holding a cocktail. I've gotten really good at like gauging approximate finger sizes from a photo. It's really weird, but it's like something I've become good at. And they'll like come in and say the same thing, like, oh, she's a 7.5. I was like, really? Because she looks like a 5.
I'm a 5. Wait, that is an amazing. That's an amazing talent that you have.
One of my many talents.
I love that. That's such a good fun fact icebreaker that you can say.
Totally. I think I have like a 90% track record. It's pretty good.
That's so
amazing.
So cool.
Well, I think that concludes our happy hour. Lauren, thank you so much for hanging out with us. This was so much fun. Thank you everyone for listening. Go check out Verstolo. We will tag the Instagram in our description. But yeah, thank you, Lauren. Thank you everyone for listening or watching.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you guys so much. This has been so much fun. And if you didn't know, you can find us at Drinks on Us Pod on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. If you're watching us on YouTube, I feel like this was a really good episode to watch the video format. We love you guys. If you guys feel like you love this episode, share it on Instagram, tag us, repost it, invite a friend to listen in on our happy hour, leave us a 5-star review. All of those things mean the entire world to Riley and I. Be sure to give us a follow and also follow Verstolo. This was such a fun episode, and I feel like it's just opening the door to all the wedding content. So I just wanted to cheers to any upcoming brides to be. And thank you so much, Lauren and Verstolo, for making our dreams come true and also coming on the pod. And I can't wait to give this gift away to one of you guys. So cheers, and we will see you same time, same place next week.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love you, Ryan.
Love you.